2026 California DMV Permit Test 1432 questions and complete answers. Question 1. When entering traffic after being parked at a curb, you, option A, should drive more slowly than other traffic for 200 feet. Option B, should wait for a large enough gap to get up to the speed of traffic. Option C, should wait for the first two vehicles to pass, then drive into the lane. The correct answer is option B, should wait for a large enough gap to get up to the speed of traffic. Explanation: anytime that you merge into city or highway traffic, you should wait for a gap in traffic large enough for your vehicle to get up to the speed of other traffic. Question 2. To help others see you when daylight begins to fade, you should use your option A, parking lights, option B, low beam headlights, option C, emergency flashers. The correct answer is option B, low beam headlights. Explanation: as daylight begins to fade, turn on your low beams to help others see you. Only use your high beam headlights in an open area where no other drivers are present. Question 3. If you have a sudden tire blowout, option A, use the brakes lightly. Option B, pump the brakes. Option C, apply the brakes firmly. The correct answer is option A, use the brakes lightly. Explanation: if a tire suddenly goes flat while you are driving, hold the steering wheel tightly and keep the vehicle moving straight. Slow down gradually by taking your foot off the gas pedal and using the brakes lightly. Question 4. When changing lanes, option A, check your side mirror and look over your shoulder to make sure the lane is clear. Option B, check the inside rearview mirror. Option C, slow down. The correct answer is option A, check your side mirror and look over your shoulder to make sure the lane is clear. Explanation: before changing lanes, you should check your side mirrors and look over your shoulder to make sure it is safe to proceed. Question 5. Extra space in front of a large truck is needed for option A, other drivers to merge onto the freeway. Option B, the truck driver to stop the vehicle. Option C, other drivers when they want to slow down. The correct answer is option B, the truck driver to stop the vehicle. Explanation: because they are larger, trucks take longer to stop than cars traveling at the same speed. Other drivers should not pull in front of a truck and then slow down or stop. Question 6. You should signal continuously while turning because it, option A, is illegal to turn off your signal before completing a turn. Option B, lets other drivers know what your intentions are. Option C, is always unsafe to turn off a signal before completing a turn. The correct answer is option B, lets other drivers know what your intentions are. Explanation: you should always signal when turning, changing lanes, slowing down, or stopping so that other drivers, motorcyclists, bicyclists, and pedestrians will know your intentions. Question 7. A safety zone is a specially marked area for passengers to get on or off of buses or trolleys. You may not drive through a safety zone. Option A, when a bus or trolley is present. Option B, when a bus or trolley is unloading passengers. Option C, at any time for any reason. The correct answer is option C, at any time for any reason. Explanation: you may never drive through a safety zone. This space is set aside for pedestrians. Question 8. A flashing red traffic light at an intersection means option A, slow down before entering. Option B, stop before entering. Option C, stop and wait for the green light. The correct answer is option B, stop before entering. Explanation: a flashing red signal means stop. After coming to a stop, you may proceed once it is safe, observing all right-of-way rules. Question 9. Distracted driving is option A, anything that causes evasive action while driving. Option B, anything that takes your attention away from driving. Option C, anything that causes you to pay more attention to driving. The correct answer is option B, anything that takes your attention away from driving. Explanation: the term distracted driving refers to driving while anything takes your eyes, hands, or mind away from the task at hand. Distracted driving is the most common contributing factor to reported traffic collisions. Distractions of any sort cause drivers to miss key visual and audio cues needed to avoid a crash. Question 10. If you drive 55 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone, you can be given a speeding ticket. Option A, under no circumstances, because it is always legal. Option B, if the road or weather conditions require a slower speed. Option C, only if you are approaching a sharp curve in the road. The correct answer is option B, if the road or weather conditions require a slower speed. Explanation: California has a basic speed law, which means that you may never drive faster than would be safe in current conditions. Even if your speed is slower than the posted limit, you may still be cited if you are going too fast for conditions. When deciding how quickly to drive, drivers should take multiple factors into account, such as the speed of surrounding vehicles, the condition of the road surface, the presence of bicyclists and pedestrians, and weather conditions. Question 11. When parking your vehicle parallel to the curb on a level street, option A, your front wheels must be turned toward the street. Option B, your wheels must be within 18 inches of the curb. Option C, one of your rear wheels must touch the curb. The correct answer is option B. Your wheels must be within 18 inches of the curb. Explanation: when parking alongside the curb on a level street, the front and back wheels of your vehicle must be parallel with and within 18 inches of the curb. Question 12. Trucks' blind spots are: option A, directly behind the body. Option B, on the immediate left of the cab. Option C, both on the immediate left of the cab and directly behind the body. The correct answer is option C, both on the immediate left of the cab and directly behind the body. Explanation: a truck's blind spots are much larger than a smaller car's blind spots. The driver cannot see your car behind their vehicle, and you can't see what's happening in traffic ahead if you're driving too closely behind the truck. Whether you're driving behind or to the side of the truck, if you can't see the driver's face in their side view mirror, then they can't see you. Question 13. To see objects in their blind spot when changing lanes, drivers should check: option A, only the left outside mirror. Option B, over their left or right shoulder. Option C, only the inside rear view mirror. The correct answer is option B, over their left or right shoulder. Explanation: your vehicle's blind spots are the areas that you cannot see in your mirrors. Look over the appropriate shoulder to check your blind spot when changing lanes. Question 14. This white sign means you should not pass other vehicles. Option A, until after you pass the sign. Option B, unless it seems safe to do so. Option C, for any reason. The correct answer is option C, for any reason. Explanation: a white rectangular sign indicates that you must obey the stated rule. This sign means that drivers should not pass other vehicles for any reason. Question 15. If a motorist sees pedestrians in an upcoming crosswalk, what should the motorist do? Option A, continue ahead. The motorist has the right of way. Option B, wait for the pedestrians to cross the street. Option C, pull to the right and go around the pedestrians. The correct answer is option B, wait for the pedestrians to cross the street. Explanation: a driver must yield the right of way to a pedestrian within a crosswalk. The driver should wait until the intersection is clear to proceed. Question 16. If you are driving and a tire suddenly goes flat, you should: option A, rapidly pump the brake pedal several times. Option B, slow down gradually and not brake. Option C, press down on the brake pedal as hard as you can. The correct answer is option B, slow down gradually and not brake. Explanation: if the tire blows out or suddenly goes flat while you are driving, grip the steering wheel firmly and keep the vehicle aiming straight. Take your foot off the accelerator and do not brake. Allow the vehicle to slow by itself and use the brakes gently, but only if necessary. Pull off the road when it is safe to do so. Question 17. Which of the following statements about driving speed is true? Option A, as your speed increases, the chance of a fatality increases. Option B, as your speed increases, so should your following distance. Option C, both of the above. The correct answer is option C, both of the above. Explanation: as driving speeds increase, the chance of a fatality in the case of a collision increases. If you are going faster than 80 miles per hour, you have almost no chance of living through a crash. The speed you drive affects your stopping distance, so you should increase your following distance as you increase your speed. Question 18. You want to park uphill on a two-way road and there is no curb. Which direction do you turn your front wheels? Option A, straight ahead. Option B, right, toward the side of the road. Option C, left, toward the center of the road. The correct answer is option B, right, toward the side of the road. Explanation. When parking either uphill or downhill on a road that has no curb, you should turn your wheels so that the vehicle will roll away from the center of the road if the brakes fail. Question 19. If you have a green light but traffic is blocking the intersection, you should, option A, stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Option B, enter the intersection and wait until traffic clears. Option C, merge into another lane and try to go around the traffic. The correct answer is option A. Stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Explanation. Even if your traffic light is green, you must not enter an intersection unless you can get completely across the intersection before the light turns red. If you block the intersection, you can be cited. Question 20. Before changing lanes or attempting to pass another vehicle, you should, option A, check your blind spots and mirrors. Option B, signal your intention before changing lanes. Option C, all of the above. The correct answer is option C, all of the above. Explanation. Every time you want to change lanes or otherwise move your vehicle to the right or left, signal to alert other drivers to your intentions. Always check your mirrors and turn your head to check your blind spot before attempting any lateral move. Question 21. Always carefully look for motorcycles before you change lanes because, option A, their small size can make them hard to see. Option B, they usually have the right-of-way at intersections. Option C, it is illegal for motorcycles to share traffic lanes. The correct answer is option A. Their small size can make them hard to see. Explanation. You should check carefully for motorcycles when changing lanes because their small size makes it easy for them to disappear into your blind spots. Question 22. Children on bicycles should be given extra space by motor vehicle operators because, option A, they do not have the same physical reflexes as adults. Option B, they are smaller and more difficult to see than adults. Option C, both of the above. The correct answer is option C, both of the above. Explanation. Children are often the least predictable pedestrians and the most difficult pedestrians to see. Take extra care to look out for children, especially near schools, bus stops, playgrounds, parks, and ice cream trucks. Be aware of children riding bikes on the sidewalk as they may come onto the road unexpectedly. Question 23. To be able to turn quickly, your hands must be option A, on opposite sides of the steering wheel. Option B, next to each other on the top of the steering wheel. Option C, on the top and bottom of the steering wheel. The correct answer is option A, on opposite sides of the steering wheel. Explanation. Both hands should be placed on opposite sides of the steering wheel. This position is comfortable and promotes safe turning on high-speed roadways. Question 24. When passing another vehicle, it is safe to return to your lane if you, option A, cannot see the vehicle directly to your right. Option B, see the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. Option C, have passed the other vehicle's front bumper. The correct answer is option B. See the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. Explanation. Before returning to your original lane after passing, you must make sure you are not dangerously close to the vehicle you have just passed. When you can see both of the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror, you may have enough room to return to the lane. Question 25. A broken yellow line down the center of a road indicates that option A, a construction zone is ahead. Option B, passing is not permitted from either direction. Option C, passing is permitted from either direction. The correct answer is option C. Passing is permitted from either direction. Explanation. When broken yellow lines separate the lanes of traffic on a two-lane roadway, any driver may pass when there is no oncoming traffic. Question 26. After you have passed a vehicle moving in the same direction, it is safe to move back into the right lane. Option A, after about 3 seconds. Option B, when you can no longer see the passed vehicle over your right shoulder. Option C, when you can see the entire front of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. The correct answer is option C, when you can see the entire front of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Explanation: when passing, you should not return to your original lane until you can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Always check your blind spots before moving back into your original lane. Question 27. You may drive off of a paved roadway to pass another vehicle. Option A, if the shoulder is wide enough to accommodate your vehicle. Option B, if the vehicle ahead of you is turning left. Option C, under no circumstances. The correct answer is option C, under no circumstances. Explanation: you may never drive off the paved or main travel portion of the road and onto the shoulder to pass another vehicle. Question 28. When being followed by a tailgater, which of the following will help you avoid being hit from behind? Option A, merging into another lane. Option B, decreasing your following distance. Option C, changing lanes frequently. The correct answer is option A, merging into another lane. Explanation: when being closely followed by a tailgater, you should slow down gradually or merge into another lane to prevent a collision with them. Question 29. You enter a designated turn lane to make a left turn at an upcoming intersection. There is oncoming traffic. You should: option A, move to the left of the center lane. Option B, signal before you arrive at the intersection. Option C, turn your front wheels to the left to be prepared to turn. The correct answer is option B, signal before you arrive at the intersection. Explanation: when making a left turn, you should always begin signaling about 100 feet before the turn. You should keep your front wheels aiming straight ahead until it is safe to start your turn. This ensures that you will not be pushed into oncoming traffic if another vehicle hits you from behind. Question 30. This white sign means option A, you should slow down and move to the right lane. Option B, stay in the right lane if you are driving more slowly than other traffic. Option C, slower traffic must exit on the right. The correct answer is option B, stay in the right lane if you are driving more slowly than other traffic. Explanation: a white rectangular sign indicates that you must obey important rules. This sign means that drivers should allow the left lane to remain open, when possible, for passing and for faster traffic. Question 31. It is dangerous to follow a motorcycle too closely because option A, they do not follow the same rules as motor vehicles. Option B, a motorcycle can stop much faster than a standard vehicle. Option C, they brake more slowly than motor vehicles. The correct answer is option B, a motorcycle can stop much faster than a standard vehicle. Explanation: motorcycles can stop quickly, and following them too closely endangers your life and that of the motorcyclist. If the motorcyclist makes a mistake, you need to have enough time and space to avoid a crash. Question 32. You see a flashing yellow traffic signal at an upcoming intersection. The flashing yellow light means option A, stop before entering the intersection, as long as you can do so safely. Option B, stop. Yield to all cross traffic before crossing the intersection. Option C, slow down and cross the intersection carefully. The correct answer is option C, slow down and cross the intersection carefully. Explanation: a flashing yellow traffic signal light warns you to proceed with caution. Slow down and be alert before entering the intersection. Yield to any pedestrians, bicyclists, or vehicles in the intersection.